Hello everyone and welcome to the final of the BCA Summer Series, which sees the undefeated NIFF NUFFS taking on HOWZAT for the right to earn maximum points from the first tournament of the season. These two sides met in match 5 of this year's competition, and it was a brilliant start with the bat for HOWZAT, who were motoring along early. But that is until the NIFF NUFFS went bang bang, removing the HOWZAT skipper and Maybury cheaply to end the innings. HOWZAT would remove the dangerous Wojcik in the first over to be seemingly on their way, but the NIFF NUFFS skipper Henry Perenara would stand up when required to get his side home and send the NIFF NUFFS through to the final. And the two skippers were in the middle a short time ago for the toss, and it was the HOWZAT skipper who won the toss, and after deliberation again, decided that he would bat first in this final. And a reminder of the overall point system. Points are awarded to each team based on where they finish in each particular tournament. So for the loser of this final, they will finish with 7 points, and the winner will finish with the maximum of 10. So it's time to get the first decider of the season underway. Will it be the NIFF NUFFS maintaining their 100% record to win the tournament undefeated, or can HOWZAT avenge their match 5 defeat and get the chocolates? Let's go. And it is going to be the HOWZAT skipper Brendan Scott to get us underway in the decider with the bat. Made his highest score of the tournament against the NIFF NUFFS in match 5. He'll be hoping for another start here. So it's going to be skipper v skipper to begin this decider. Perenara into Scott. He's in now, it's a good length delivery, and Scott pushes this on the offside and will move through for a single to get underway. Perenara to continue to Scott in the opening over. He's in now, it's another good length delivery. Oh, Scott gets a thick inside edge, and it goes down the ground for the first boundary of the decider. A bit fortuitous there from Scott, but he'll take it to begin with. 5 without loss. So Perenara in for the final ball of the opening over. It's a full delivery driven on the offside. Oh, but it's been brilliantly stopped there from Wojcik to end the over brilliantly for the NIFF NUFFS. Missed one in match 5 in a similar position. No errors on this occasion. No wicket for 6 after 1. A good start from the NIFF NUFFS. A big battle here as Wojcik will bowl his first delivery of the contest. In now and begins with a full toss, and it's driven down the ground for Scott's second boundary. A loosener there from Wojcik, and it's put away. HOWZAT 10 without loss. So it's another solid start here for the HOWZAT skipper, as Wojcik will continue, and Scott squeezes this out. Oh, and he's got it away to the boundary. Wojcik can feel hard done by. That delivery definitely did not deserve to go to the boundary, but it's well dug out there from Scott. So Wojcik under a bit of pressure here in his opening over. He's to continue again now to Scott. Oh, it's a decent delivery again. It's a thick inside edge from Scott, and this one goes to the boundary again. Things going the HOWZAT skipper's way to begin this contest. The same, unfortunately, can't be said for Wojcik. HOWZAT 19 without loss in the decider, as Wojcik is full again and it's driven down the ground again here from Scott. This one with a bit more authority. Scott and HOWZAT move into the 20s and looking ominous. So Wojcik going around the wicket for the final ball of the over, as he strays into Scott's pads and it's clipped away on the leg side to end the over with another boundary. 22 from the Wojcik over. And the NIFF NUFFS under the pump. So it's going to be skipper v skipper again for the third over. As Perenara is in for his first delivery on, it's carved away on the offside for yet another boundary. Scott on fire in this decider. HOWZAT move into the 30s. So Scott saving his best effort for last, as Perenara will continue, and it's carved away on the offside again for another boundary. The NIFF NUFFS wayward with the ball, and they're getting put to the sword here in the decider. So Perenara in for the final ball of the third over. He's in now, he strays into Scott's pads, who clips this away for yet another boundary. Scott moves to 41, and it's 42 without loss with an over to go. And it's going to be Wojcik to bowl that final over. As he goes around the wicket, Scott drives on the offside towards Perenara, who misfields. The wheels are falling off here for the NIFF NUFFS. Here, I wonder, oh yeah, it has. It has taken a bit of a dodgy bounce. HOWZAT on the verge of 50 here. As Wojcik continues, he's driven again towards Perenara, and this time he makes the stop as he receives the cheers from the peanut gallery on the boundary. And that's more like it from the NIFF NUFFS skipper. So 2 deliveries to go in the over. As Wojcik will continue around the wicket here to Scott. And Scott just paddles this around the leg side for another boundary. HOWZAT eclipsed 50. Scott eclipses 50. The first half century of the tournament. HOWZAT no wicket for 51. As Wojcik is in for the final ball of the innings. In now, he drops short, and Scott hammers this on the leg side to end with the maximum. Scott has put the NIFF NUFFS to the sword here in the decider. He finishes 56 not out, the highest score of the tournament, and the NIFF NUFFS have work to do. So the HOWZAT skipper picking the best possible time to stand up with the bat. He finishes 56 not out, HOWZAT 57 without loss, and they have thrown the gauntlet down to the NIFF NUFFS. And it will be Joel Wojcik who will get this run chase underway for the NIFF NUFFS. Was dismissed for a second ball duck in their match 5 victory against HOWZAT. He'll be hoping for a better showing on this occasion. So 58 to get. Scott to Wojcik for the opening over. Here is Scott. He's in now and it hits. I think this is off the pad of Wojcik and goes through to the keeper for a dot ball to begin with. Scott to continue to Wojcik in the opening over. Here he's in now, and this one's a slower delivery on. It's brilliantly guided away on the offside for the first boundary of the run chase. Picked it early, did Wojcik, and waited on it nicely. That's a brilliant stroke. Scott to continue to Wojcik in the opening over. Here he's in now. It's another slower delivery. It's a full toss, and it's guided away on the leg side for another boundary. Wojcik away for the run chase. The NIFF NUFFS no wicket for 8. It's going to be Michael Maybury to bowl the second over of the run chase. Here he's in now and he begins with a wide delivery and it's carved away on the offside for another boundary for Wojcik. He is away here in the run chase. 12 without loss. Just to start the NIFF NUFFS we're looking for. Here is Maybury will continue again now to Wojcik and it's a full toss and he gets a thick inside edge onto his body and it's a runaway to the boundary. Well, high time Joel Wojcik got a bit of luck in this decider. God knows he's earned it. 16 without loss. So it's now Michael Maybury who is under the pump here. As you continue again now to Wojcik who swivels on the back foot and paddles this away on the leg side. Brilliantly played there from Wojcik. We have a contest on our hands into the 20s. The NIFF NUFFS have stood up every time they've faced adversity so far in this tournament. And Wojcik has hammered this away on the offside again here for the 4th boundary of the over. Short, wide, and punished. So Maybury's going to change it up and go around the wicket. He's in now. It doesn't matter. It's the same result. Hammered away on the offside. Wojcik on a mad one here in the decider. He moves to 28. The NIFF NUFFS 30. So Maybury's in for the final ball of the second over. He's in now. It's a full toss. Carved away on the offside. Oh, and it's been dropped from the HOWZAT skipper. Has he just dropped the decider? It was travelling. It was a sharp chance. Oh, but you got to take him. A reprieve for Wojcik to end the over. 30 without loss after 2. So a huge over this in the decider. Scott to Wojcik for the 3rd over. He's in now. It's a full delivery. Hammered on the offside from Wojcik. He is on fire. He moves to 32 and appears to be unstoppable. So 23 to get from 10 deliveries. As Scott will continue in the penultimate over. Oh, and he beats Wojcik outside the off stump. It's a priceless dot here for the men in grey. It's a good rock. 22 to get from 8 deliveries. As Scott will continue in the 3rd over. Here he's in now. It's a full delivery. Oh, and he's chopped it onto his wickets. That's a big moment here in the decider. Scott gets the better of Wojcik again, as he did in match 5. And has he just won the decider for HOWZAT? Wojcik has to go for 32.
I'm holding the one finger up.
So that wicket now brings Henry Perenara to the crease. The NIFF NUFFS skipper got the job done for his side in match 5. Can he repeat the dose to get him home here? So 22 to get from 7 deliveries. Scott in for the final ball of the third over. He's in out to full delivery, and Perenara gets it away down the ground to end the over with a boundary. 4 with his first delivery. 18 to get from 6. So we head to the final over. It's going to be Maybury v Perenara. Oh, and it's a swing and a miss here from Perenara to begin with. That is a huge dot for HOWZAT. It's 18 to get from 5 now. So the pressure mounts on the NIFF NUFFS skipper as Maybury's in once again. It's a full delivery, hammered down the ground on this occasion. All the way for a maximum. Well, that helps here for the NIFF NUFFS. It's 12 to get from 4 deliveries. What a contest we've had here in the decider. Maybury to Perenara, it's another swing and a miss. The pendulum swings again, this time towards HOWZAT. And the NIFF NUFFS hang on by a thread. 11 to get from 2 deliveries. 10 runs will send us to a super over as Maybury's in now. Oh, he's hit this over the fence. Perenara is gone. HOWZAT have won the BCA Summer Series in an absolute belter of a final. Perenara was brave, but he couldn't get his side home on this occasion, and HOWZAT claimed the points. So in clearly the best match of the tournament to date, it is HOWZAT who take out the Summer Series with, ironically, the first total defence of the tournament to claim the 10 points. So as we have a look at the overall standings after the completion of the Summer Series, it is HOWZAT in the lead on 10 points. The NIFF NUFFS claim second with 7 points. Nice Gary take 4 points. And it's 2 inches short of a length, who finished last with 0. So the cricket keeps on coming as we move on to the second tournament of the season. It's the 1v1 Super Over Series. It's Nice Gary taking on the NIFF NUFFS in match 1, and that is next.